Well, it's closing time. Come on. All right. Another day. Almost ready to go eat something. Gotta put a few more away. The cats are staying here, so hopefully they're in. Honey, I just saw you. You were eating. Mm-hmm. How are we doing? Mm. Please do not go outside. Where's your companion? Skittles? Or, I don't know. I forgot the name. I'm tired. Peeps. Okay. All right, you stay in, all right? I don't have any treats. This is one of our lists. I think there might be another one there. Some other somewhere. There's Mabel. We're having a meeting. Sticking in the office because Luther is fine, but Kona is still adapting. She's very attached to the doctor, so I'm waiting for the doctor to relieve me. Just finished putting all, closing up all the coops. Everything looks good. And then I think I'm gonna go grab something to eat. I hear some. What's up? Jesus, dude. So Luther and I and Mabel, we're having a meeting. Let's see what we're gonna talk about. Well, we can talk about how we fire 3 people. Oh, are you gonna join us? No? Okay then. She's still getting there. We fired 2, unfortunately. And 1 quit. I would have choice words for each one, which only 1 got the choice words from me. Not horrible, but you know. Anyway, so I'm gonna be looking for new blood for our ranch here. The team is doing good. They had a meeting today. I wasn't part of it because I don't usually join. Man, I'm tired. So anyway, I guess I'm just mentally dragging. It's physically, I'm fine. Yes, Mabel. Anyways, I don't do meetings unless necessary, truly necessary, which is very seldom. I used to meet with everybody and all that, but that got old. I don't need to do that anymore. Everybody knows the mission. Everybody knows what's what. If we're shifting things, then everybody gets to know their part on it, or how it's going to affect this or that. So we're pretty good that way. As for the team is doing really well. Um, what can I tell you about them? Let's see. Well, the best part about it that I would say about my team is that it's good to hear what they have to say. Meaning, not in the sense of they have a specific input. That's not it. It's just hearing them how they each one thinks. Their way of thinking, as in, is very different from one another. Obviously, it's clearly they might share some qualities, but I think it's, for the most part, is very individualistic, which is good for a team like ours, because we oftentimes work on our own or in smaller teams. It's rare that we're gonna be in a big group. So that's the best part about it, is to hear how they think and what they have to say about different things that we discuss. I like talking to them one-on-one or in small groups. And, that's the sense of, for instance, just to go into something more, I'm in forums on Facebook, right? What's called forums or groups. That they are either running barns, horses related, right? Horse barns, so on and so forth. And most of them, there's a lot of complaints about from the people that they work with, meaning the people that have their horses at the barns, to the horses themselves, to the economy, to the labor pool. So there's all kinds of complaints, and they all want a recipe that works for them. So what did you do in this case? Oh, well, refer to chapter 3, and, I think section 27 might give you the answer that you're looking for. One of them today, I was reading, it was about workers. Oh, these 3 workers broke everything that I had, all these tools and all that. And now I gotta pay to have it fixed. Yeah, shit that you had for 20 years and it's breaking down. Well, shit. Surprise, surprise. Anyway, it's just, all these people talk, the whole economy thing. If you're not prepared to adapt to the economy, why are you running a business? I mean, we could be in the tank tomorrow, and what are you gonna do? Seriously. So you gotta prepare for all these things. What are you gonna do? What's your contingency? Are your people trained to take care of things while you hustle? Because that's what it's gonna take. It's gonna take a lot of hustle. That's what doing business on your own means. That's why people that work for, whether it's, I'm citing examples, not knocking anything down. Everybody has a different style of surviving in this jungle. If you work for a union or you work for some sort of independent or a company or whatever. The thing is, it comes down to the same thing, right? It's what's your contingency to survive? Let's say you get fired tomorrow. Let's say the rug is pulled under you. Union people, I'm sure, have a plan. I would think that they're the most organized. For the rest, I don't know. I mean, I hear of severance packages, things like that, all right? So, but really, is that all there is to it? Someone else watching your ass, but I don't think I say washing, I say watching, right? Just had a double take on that. So, either way, I don't think there's enough. It's good to have a contingency, but you also gotta look ahead. How is it that you're going to thrive under whatever conditions come around? Surviving, it's all right for a while, but you're gonna get worn out. You can do that for a few years, but is that the lifestyle that you want to have? I surely fuck don't. But then again, I'm independently doing what I'm doing. So, and that's why I have business partners. Duh. Because it helps to have the same mindsets working together. It makes for a better enterprise. Knowledge base, everything changes. You have a better edge. There's not real competition, but you always gotta have a good edge. So that's what it comes down to when barns are running operations. I think they're not equipped to survive. They're more winging it than anything else, and even if they have a plan, they don't. I don't think they take it seriously, because then why the fuck are you complaining on Facebook? That's what I would ask. I don't really believe you have a plan. And if you do, it's just a piece of paper with a bunch of fucking notations or numbers, 1, 2, 3. But reality is, who are you kidding? For instance, when it comes down to labor, obviously the first 2 years were tough out here. We got people that wanted to work, but it was all right. We floated. We hustle a lot. I was in the midst of it. I wish I had video of that, actually. That's why I'm doing all this. Now I take video, and just to look back is kind of cool for me, because each day becomes 5 days for me. Morning, mid-morning, that kind of deal. Is by the end of the day, it feels like morning was still far away. So, as for labor, people complain about labor. But that's because you're not listening. The thing about being a leader is, and that's the thing, right? Once again, it goes back to basics. If you're not taking yourself seriously, if you own a barn or any entity, any business, you're a leader. If you're part of that organization, you're part of the leadership, whether you like it or not. So the thing is that people don't take themselves seriously. They just how many times have I heard, oh, I'm just working here. This is just a job, I got other plans, this and that. They're not sharpening themselves. It's all bullshit. You're the one that is doing a disservice to yourself. Or they go, well, my last job, I gave my heart and soul. So here, I don't have to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to create boundaries. How many fucking times do you think I heard that? How dumb is that? It's like, if you're a peon, because that's what I was, and that's what I understood when I was a kid, it's like, you're a peon, you do whatever you need to do. The only two things coming out of my country at the time that I was a kid was peons and soldiers. Those were your two fucking occupations that I knew that were around. Everything else was not for us. We're farmers. So anyway, the point is, so that's how I'm using the whole peon word. If you were wondering why I'm using that word, I'm not insulting anybody. I'm using it because that's who we were, where I come from. So what I'm saying here is that, well, everything looks good. Mm-hmm. All the ponies are down here. Leave the skunky alone. We keep this blackberry here, well, everywhere in the property, undisturbed for the most part, because little birds and whatnot live there, and the fruit, and also the little skunks and whatnot. See, the barn dogs are here. Let's check on these two fellers. Sight it. Sight it. I wonder if he's got food. Obviously, that's my biggest concern for the little guys, but Archimede, that's home for you. One more. That's all I have. I know, you don't have to do that. All right, night night. Tomorrow will be another day. Oh, I'll be good. I got a project I'm working on. I was wondering if anybody was going to pick up all this junk. Apparently not. And I'm not going to do it right now. So I found some bed frames picked them up and building a gate out of them. And obviously some hog paneling or whatever they call it. Yeah, little by little, doing little projects here and there. All these defunct machines, revive them at some point. It's a lot of fun. I gotta move all this junk out of here. Anyway. I think we're all clear.